Have you ever walked into a crowded room and immediately wanted to leave? Not because something was wrong, not because you're shy, but because something deep inside you just said, "No, get me out." Psychologists now know why, and it has nothing to do with weakness. If crowds make you uncomfortable, your brain is actually wired differently. It processes the world on a deeper level than most people around you. I've lived this. I've walked out of important meetups. I've turned down opportunities. I've chosen the long route just to avoid a busy street. So trust me when I say, I get it. Stay with me because I'm going to break down 5 real psychological reasons why you hate crowded spaces. And number 5, it changes how you see yourself entirely. Let's get into it. Reason 1, your brain never clocks out. When most people walk into a crowd, their brain relaxes into it. Yours doesn't. Your brain starts scanning exits, movements, facial expressions, shifts in tone. It's doing a constant background sweep, not because you told it to, but because it's wired that way. While everyone else is living in the moment, your brain is preparing for something that hasn't even happened yet. That's the key line right there. Your nervous system stays slightly activated, what scientists call heightened threat detection. It's not anxiety for no reason. It's your brain prioritizing your safety over your comfort. So what feels like a fun night out to someone else feels like a full shift of mental labor to you. And mental labor is exhausting. Reason 2, you absorb everything. Crowds are a full sensory attack. Noise, motion, heat, bodies too close, light slashing. Most brains have a filter for this. They take in what matters and block out the rest. But some brains, yours, don't filter. They absorb everything, every sound, every movement, every shift in energy in the room. And here's the psychology. Your brain's fight or flight system doesn't need real danger to activate. Too much input alone can trigger it. Your heart rate ticks up, your breathing changes, your muscles tighten just a little. It doesn't look like panic from the outside, but on the inside, you're running at full capacity. And when the brain hits overload, it does the only logical thing. It looks for an exit. Reason 3, the invisible cage. Here's something most people never realize. You don't actually hate the people in a crowd. What you hate is what the crowd takes from you. Your freedom to move, your ability to create space, your control over your own environment. In a crowd, someone is always too close. You can't move without brushing into someone. You can't leave without pushing through. Every direction feels blocked. And the moment the human brain senses it's trapped, even slightly, it shifts into caution mode. Not because something is wrong, because uncertainty feels unsafe. The more unpredictable the space, the more your nervous system tightens. It's not irrational. It's actually a deeply intelligent survival response. Reason 4, the energy no one sees you spending. Here's something wild. You can stand in a crowd, say nothing, talk to nobody, and still be completely drained by the end of it. Because your brain isn't resting. It's reading the entire room. Body language, micro expressions, who's standing too close, who's looking your way, the unspoken social dynamics happening in every corner. You're processing all of it, constantly, without even choosing to. And the science is clear. Some people recharge in solitude. For them, crowds don't give energy. They drain it, fast. So when everyone else leaves the party feeling alive, you leave feeling like you just finished a 10-hour shift. You're not being dramatic. Your mental battery genuinely ran out. Reason 5, the spotlight that only you can see. This one is going to hit differently. In a crowded space, your self-awareness suddenly spikes. You notice how you're walking, where your hands are, how you're standing, whether that person across the room just glanced at you. Your mind zooms in on tiny details and turns them into evidence that everyone is watching you. But here's the truth psychology revealed, and this is called the spotlight effect. You dramatically overestimate how much other people notice you. In reality, though, every single person in that room is inside their own head, worrying about how they look, what people think of them, whether anyone noticed that thing they just did. The spotlight you feel exists only inside your own mind, but knowing that doesn't make it feel any less real in the moment. And that constant self-monitoring, that internal magnifying glass, is what makes crowded spaces feel mentally suffocating. So here's what I want you to take from this. You don't hate crowds because something is wrong with you. Your brain just experiences them differently. It's more alert, more aware, more sensitive to information that most people never even notice. That's not a flaw. In a lot of ways, it's a gift, just one that comes with a price in the wrong environment. Now I want to hear from you. Are you someone who avoids crowds, or do you actually thrive in them? Drop it in the comments. Let's see how many of us choose peace over noise. If this gave you a new way to see yourself, subscribe. We go deeper every week. And hit like before you leave. It helps more people find videos like this one.